niggas were like, what?
Yeah.
You know, what the fuck? You know, and then niggas like KO slept back. Niggas like Loki slept back. A lot of people, Casper slept back. Questa slept back. Duncan slept back.
Yeah.
Like a lot of niggas, they were like, hey.
Which one made it for you? Like, was it Big Zulu's diss track or was it?
Okay, I would name like how I feel about these diss tracks, ne?
Yeah.
Big Zulu's diss tracks, it has more punchlines, I can say.
Okay.
And he's more name dropping there. You know, like literally.
He's taking on more niggas.
He's taking on more niggas. It's like he went on that composure type of line.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And of which all of the diss tracks that came after he did that diss track of his, like all of them, they were like literally focused on him. You know, so like that.
So he took on 4 or 5 niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
All of them come for one nigga.
So like you have to give us something.
And they didn't diss all the other niggas.
Literally, you
so
know,
they focused on
Casper,
one
you dropped there, it was whack. You know, like
you think so?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Was it just too bling and no punchline?
Come on, bro. Like Casper is done OVO now. He's just promoting his bottle, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, on the music video, we had a Biliato, you know, like
selling sneakers.
Literally selling sneakers. That guy's a businessman, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's a businessman. That's how I feel about Casper. I respect him for that, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that 4 steps back, nah. I think it's one bar that really hit the spot. I don't know what he was talking about. You have an endorsement, Dakavela. That's 4 steps back type of thing.
Yeah.
That's a bar. I was like, ooh, shit, that's too much. But the rest, I didn't feel it. And then KO, it was better than Casper's one for me.
Yeah.
Way better. You know, he did like some crazy punchlines there.
Yeah.
You know, like, he talked about like Nkabe Dubai, that guy who was doing tracks with Big Zulu and everything about that Malini royalties problems and all that.
Yes,
Like, he was literally also
he
went in for me. You know, he really went in, but it didn't slap as much as Big Zulu's big track. There's this track for me.
Yeah. All right, man, welcome to it. This is another episode of the Free Ride Podcast. I'm here to see my boy, Neo. I'm excited to speak to him, man. It's been so lovely, man. Thank you so much for the feedback on social media, on all the platforms. I really appreciate you guys. Please click like, please subscribe. Please make sure you tell all your friends about this show. And of course, my boy, I'm sure that you will follow him too. I'll tell you all about his social media platforms. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about him. He's a multi-talented man. First of all, he's a rapper. He's a performing artist. He's a sound engineer. He's a marketing strategist. And he's a promoter. I don't know how you fit it all in one day, but how you doing, my G?
Yeah, I'm good, big bro. And you?
Good to see you,
Yeah,
man.
awesome.
I love the bling, dog. I just feel so underdressed, yo.
I don't even feel hot right now. I'm
Come
so
on,
icy
now.
right now.
You, man.
Yes, sir.
You good, my G?
Yeah, I'm Gucci, big bro. And you?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah,
Good to
yeah,
finally meet you. We've
Yeah.
been chatting and saying, we're gonna do this thing, and
Yeah.
then things keep coming up.
Ash, yeah, you know
Last
what
week
it
I
is.
had issues.
Hey, that was crazy. That was a crazy one. Hey.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was a
dog.
crazy one. for
But I'm
real.
glad I'm here, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad to be part of the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, so let's introduce you to our people, man.
Yeah.
You know, so I always like to start with, who the person is
Mm-hmm.
before we talk about what a person does.
Nice.
Like
Yeah,
pele you would greet somebody, you tell them your surname.
yeah.
But or no, bale ke ba kwa Selokwe, bale ke ba kwa Masigo, bale ke ba kwa Semangmang.
Yeah.
Before you talk about what you do,
Okay, cool.
it's only now where people like to talk about what they do first. They'd be like, okay, we get that, but who are you, nigga?
I
Yeah.
get you.
So let's start right there, man.
Basically, I go by the name of Neo Nevil Zwane. Those are my real names. I'm half Tswana, half Zulu. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half Tswana, half Zulu.
Yeah.
Yo, what a combination.
Yeah,
dog.
mixed breed. Combination for sure.
Motswana ke mang? Ke ma- ke
That's
time.
my mom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Time ke le Zulu.
Yeah,
What?
for sure.
So where were you born and raised?
Basically, I was born in Zola Hospital,
Yeah.
you know. Then I was raised in Mdeni and Naledi as well. And then later at some point, I grew up in Zola also. So
Yeah.
I could just say I'm a Zola, Naledi, Jablani, Mdeni kind of baby. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because all the location that I just named, like my school was at Jablan Technical High School.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that region, that's where I reside and grew up.
Zola was a no-go place, dog. How did you make it out of there, dog?
Hey, I know. I know it was hard also, bro. Like when I was coming up rapping and shit,
Yeah.
it was really hectic, bro. Because like, I was the only one of that nigga who was different,
Yeah.
rocking all this jewelry. Niggas
Yeah.
used to tell me, nah, you don't belong in this hood.
What?
You need to buy, like those type of talks,
Yeah.
hood nigga talks. I'm like, hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it was also a dope experience to like grow up in that side as well.
Yeah.
Just to see like different types of different types of hoods. You know what I'm saying? Because I was also being exposed at a point. I was exposed in like the north side of life of Joburg.
Yeah.
So that's when I saw like the differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now Zola is multi-talented though. There's a lot of fresh talent. I mean, a lot of niggas made it from Zola.
For real, yeah, like for real.
Mendoza,
Brown Dash, Zola himself.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. Msawawa. Yo,
Oh.
it's insane.
And when
It's
I
insane.
just wanted to do
Mendoza,
hip-hop,
it's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, like coming up, actually, I was just like, I just want to do hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I relate more with them,
Mm.
the culture, basically. I'm just in love with the culture,
Yeah.
the fashion, the bling bling, So, yeah, basically, I was just influenced by hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Skela, or you went to Naledi High and
Oh.
primary school?
Primary school, I went to Atamelang Primary School.
Where is it?
It's in Naledi. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's in Naledi.
Okay.
So yeah, I went there from like grade 1 up until grade 7. Yeah, like I served my whole 7 years at that school.
Yeah.
I didn't switch any school up until I went to high school there.
Yo, you're one of the few niggas who stayed at one primary school.
I know. Hey, like when I ask people, like my nigga be telling me about, hey, bro, I moved from here, I went there and there. I'm like, how did you cope? Like, how did you settle in? Because every time when you go to a new school, you have to like settle in,
Yo.
make new friends, and that's a drag. So
Yo.
I keep on asking me, like, how do you cope? Bro?
Yeah.
It's so insane.
Yo, I moved around a lot in primary school.
Yo.
So it was never easy, dog. Just when you think you made friends.
You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta have to go out and be uncomfortable also when you got in there.
Yeah.
It's so insane. So insane. Oh, speaking about my primary, I have like a girl that I used to go to primary school with.
Yeah.
She made it at like I think it's Miss South Africa top 10. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
she inspires me a lot.
What?
Itumeleng Paraje. Yeah, we used to go to the same class together.
What?
Yeah, she's doing big. Man.
She's
Shout
hot.
out to her. Shout out to her for real.
Has she always been hot?
Yeah, for real.
What?
You can check her out now. Hey, now she's blazing.
What? She even aged well, like fine wine.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
I'm like,
wow,
hey, that's crazy. So I used
Yeah.
to go to the same primary school with her at Tamelang.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Naledi. Yeah.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
All right, so from there, then we'll move go.
And then from there, I think while I was still at Atamelang, I was still sitting at Ndeni. And then I moved to, was it Dobsonville? But at Dobsonville, like, that's my dad's side. Because Ndeni, it's my mom's side.
Oh.
So at Dobsonville, it's my dad's side.
Yeah.
So I used to go there and visit sometimes,
Yeah.
like I'd be in and out of Dobsonville. But most of the time, I resided in Ndeni because I grew up that side, really.
Yeah.
Then, by the time I went to high school, that's when I moved to Zola.
Oh.
Yes.
And then the bullying there, brother?
Where at Zola?
Yeah.
Nah, there wasn't no bullying, eh? Like
What?
Zola, I think it's people are just
nothing.
overrating it,
Yeah.
It's such an overrated place, places like Snake Park, you know. Like it's overrated, it's known for like crime there and heavy things, but literally on a day like this, you can go in and go out, freely, like literally like Gomorrah, those type of places,
Yeah.
It has that reputation, but it's not like it always happened, like everything that people are talking about in the streets always happened that side.
So now when I grew up, so I grew up go Topsy part of my life.
Okay.
But nekare, if you get a chick, go Zola come there. Forget about it.
Yeah.
You only walk her from Koskela if she was a multiracial chick.
It felt like that.
It felt like Koskela. Or you can walk her and then I will know that you're about
to enter the turf.
You're like, no. Sharp.
Yeah.
But
like,
now, as you grow up, it's like, there was nothing to fear.
There was nothing to fear. Like, those people that were feared back then, most of them, they're in jail right now. Most of them, like, they're gone. They're not even living no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just now, like, the youngins now.
But it just shows you that crime doesn't really pay, eh?
Yeah, it doesn't pay, like, for real. It doesn't pay. Even plus West Part in the neighborhood, Zola, it's crazy. It's like the drugs it's full of drugs, like alcohol abuse, like there's less motivations. There's no library in Zola, but there's more than 100 taverns, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So crazy. When I go to library, I had to walk from Zola to Ndeni.
What?
It's insane. It's insane.
So what kept you like on the right track, like growing up that side?
Basically, it was like growing up, looking up to a person like my brother, because even though my brother, like, we grew up in the township, but he doesn't really follow like those township traditions, you know what I'm saying? Like when I grew up, I didn't see my brother chilling on corners, basically doing things like that, like randomly chilling in corners or like getting into trouble with people, being an outlaw type of thing. Nah, he was just like a good guy, always trying to be a good guy, staying off the streets instead, So like, I just took that from him, like being humble also, like sticking to yourself, sticking to your roots, like knowing yourself, I took it from my brother, and that's how I was able to stay sane, Yeah.
All right. So then after Skela, then, you finished matric. What then happened?
Oh, actually matric. That's when like the rap started, the making music started. Cause
that's where the bug bit you.
The bug bit me, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and I even remember that day I woke up, I told my mom, like, yo, mom, I want to be a rapper.
What?
I was still in matric,
And she was like, King 12.
Yeah, okay, my mom, she's quite a supportive person, She was like, Bele, get into it. Then I explained, she was like, oh, okay, cool. So if you want to do it, you can go for it, Yeah. And then I told her that when I'm done with matric, I'm going to register to go do music after school, just to push it more and like just to show her that how determined am I with this thing.
Yeah.
And then, okay, cool. Then I started to link up with my homie, my OG microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Microphone.
Microphone. That
What?
guy is too insane. He's the one that taught me how to rap.
Oh shit.
Together with Black Cage and Voltage. Yeah, those are the type of niggas that were like pushing cypher with back in school. Because Microphone was a popular as MC. He was popular in Jablan Tech and Pace and Aurora as well. Like he was even Lavela. Like everyone in Zola, like literally would come and just hear that guy spit on a cypher, and he used to go crazy.
Yo.
So yeah, basically he was the one that taught me how to, because I started rapping as a bottle cat. I was just always in corners, busting freestyles and things like that,
Yeah.
And then later on, then I thought about it like, but me, I want to make it like I want to like really go professional with this way also. I just don't want it to be my hobby, but I want it to be like my career as well, That's when I started to decide to like when I'm done with matric, I'm gonna go to school for it.
Yeah.
And then that's how it happened.
So you went to school for it?
Yeah, and then I went to CJC. I went to go and do sound engineering.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I went to CJC, Central Johannesburg College. I went to go do sound engineering. My first year there, I was going crazy. Like every time I would ask niggas, let's freestyle, every time we there,
like let's battle,
let's battle, niggas, let's battle, I was always like that cat, like I came through hungry, really wanted to do this shit. So then when I got to CJC, I started learning more about music, started learning more about music business, of which I was clueless about, So I could basically say if like I signed a contract, like literally after matric or while I was still in matric, I know like probably on that contract I couldn't have got like a bad deal because like I didn't know really know the difference, up until I went to school for it. And then school was cool. Yeah, school was very cool. Actually, I think on my first semester and last semester I did distinctions for sound engineering, that was like the main course, the main subject.
Dope,
yeah. So like I was really hard. Like I recorded my first mixtape at the school studio. I remember.
Did you like?
I was multitasking. I would get like cousin CJC. They would be like, okay, sharp. Here's a project for Afro Prop. We need you to like get a drummist, get a pianist, get a vocalist. Like I'm an engineer and a producer. I'm just getting session musician to collect them in the studio and create a composition, a whole song basically.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would ask my homie, yo, bro, I'm done with the school project. Let me drop you some beat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's rock it. Let's rock it. So yeah, I remember it took me like a month. I kept on going in. Then I recorded my first mixtape there. It was actually crazy.
What?
It was actually crazy.
What was it called?
What was it called, Konje? Was it Trap Scene? Yeah, it was Trap Scene. I remember it very well. Trap Scene. It was so crazy. Even though I didn't drop all the songs on like the digital stores, but I just dropped like a few of those songs. Even though I was still learning also the process of releasing music to the digital stores, like there's even specifics when it comes to artworks. You can't just take any artwork and just upload it. They need like 3,000 by 3,000 if I'm not mistaken. Like those type of specifics, those type of technicalities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, I dropped like a couple of songs there, pull up with the Uber. I remember even Purple Everything actually. I remember I performed that at a CJC.
What's Purple Everything?
It's the name of the song.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I performed that song. I performed that song alongside Stilo Makolete. I was opening for Stilo Makolete and Big Zulu in Central Johannesburg College.
What?
Yeah, they was doing a freshers there. So I opened up the set there, like it went crazy. Shout out to my nigga Hurricane. He was the president at that time, and he was
SRC.
like, "Yo, Neville, and he was like, "Yo, Neville, man." Like, like I fucks with your shit. I believe in you as well.
Yeah.
You can just take one for the team. Then I opened up a stage for Stilo Makulite and Big Zulu.
Yeah.
And Dr. Maleng, I think he was also there on that gig. Yeah. Yeah. And then from there, like it was crazy. And then from there I started being motivated more and doing more of music.
Yeah. I always find it fascinating listening to people's stories about when the bug bites you, dog. then like nothing else matters. Like all you want to do is like do this one thing.
Like literally, it's like a calling, bro.
No matter how hard things may be,
You
like,
know,
you don't listen,
what I'm
you don't
saying.
hear the noise.
Exactly, bro.
You like just focused on this thing.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. And the music business is hard, dog.
It's very hard. Yo, I don't want to lie. I used to get 40s at school. 40, 50. I think the highest I've gone it was like 60%.
Yeah.
It was very hard, bro. Like all those clauses of contracts, different types of contracts, percentage splits, like all those things, you need to know them by the back of your head. You know, it's so insane. It's too intense, yo.
But what's nice about what you're saying is that you actually went and studied it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of musicians, especially up and coming musicians, they don't study it.
Literally. And like, people get really robbed off their music and their royalties when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I felt like also learning it was like a blessing in disguise, even though I was like, I'm here for production. I don't want no sound, because I also did piano as well, keyboard technique. So I know how to play piano. I also did music arranging, so I can arrange music and like in scores. Yeah, for real. I can write music in scores, and then I can also play from what I even written in scores. I can play from what is written in scores.
So you're not just a musician, dog. Like, you
studied music. Yeah, I really did this shit for real.
A lot of niggas are like, yeah, I'm a rapper. You know? Okay. You know the business of music. And then they're like, can you read music? No.
Yeah, so me, I can read and write music, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm also like glad that I don't went to do all that, you know, to studying like music and all that. Because I felt like also with like rapping to me, I feel like it's not something that I'm going to do like for the rest of my life, because I'm more in the business side of things. Ever since I went to school, like I grew more on like the business side of things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the executive side of things, on the business and the music industry.
What do you mean the business side of things?
Like being an executive, you know, like being
in a record label.
Yeah, owning my own record label, you know, of which that's also a part of it's part of the journey. You know, owning my own record label, you know, probably getting people, teach them more about music business and like managing as well, you know, have like that young managing and marketing agency as well, you know, like be more on the business side basically. And also like I wanna expand more into opera music, because I studied music, I know how to write it.
Opera music. I
wanna assemble like a whole huge symphony, you know what I'm saying? A whole band and shit. You know, like like that's what I wanna be. That's what I wanna take it.
Was it AKA or was it Casper who organized like a big orchestra?
It's AKA. It was Keenan. Yeah. So like something like that, you know, that's why I want to take it, you know. And like with that, I know I'm going to be like behind the scenes most of the time, you know. Yeah.
But you know what impresses me is just how you've got so many goals for yourself. Like, you know, it's always inspiring to see somebody saying, hey, Mchan, you know, I'm like planning this, planning that, thinking about this, want to do this, achieve that. You're not just sitting kokoning and you're like licking your wounds and saying life is hard, you know. So how do you maintain yourself like a positive? How do you stay positive? Like in the midst of shit that's going down in the country right now, dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm seeing even the country, even the neighborhood where I'm from. Like, it's kind of hard to stay motivated this side, you know, because I can't just wake up and see a Bentley, you know, just crossing across the street, and I'll be like, shit, I want to have that, you know, like those type of things. It's very hard, like to stay motivated in this type of place, you know. But as I told you, as soon as like I also got exposed into like the life that side in Four Ways, Sandton, Bryanston, like those type of places, you know, that's when I was able to like get motivation from there, you know, to also my boys, you know, people that I make music with. You know, shout out to my boy Abstract T Cadillac. Yeah, he's like one of my niggas that really showed me like the life that side, and he always like motivate me. He's a model for Sprite. He just like he did an ad with Sprite like not so long ago.
Oh yeah,
early this year.
Nice.
It was crazy. It's really hectic.
So it's staying around people that actually
are
fuel.
positive, you know what I'm saying, and like also being surrounding myself with like people who are I wouldn't say they're not really in my level, but people whom I can say like they're probably doing more than what I should be doing, you know, so that I get motivated all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm always like chilling with someone who you have the same problem with. I have like those brothers in struggle with, you know, you gotta have a brothers in struggle with. They are around, you know, but there's always those brothers that like, you know, when you get to them, it's just different things. Like we don't talk about struggle, we don't talk about money because everything is here, you know what I'm saying? So that's when you get that side, you just be free, you know, you're starting to learn, you know, like to learn many things also, you know. Then also being with him also like made me more to start focus on like the business side of thing as well of music, because I had like I still have that sponsor with Alchemex. So Alchemex is like a brand of Sonia Mbele. She owns that water. So I got offered a contract first quarter this year. So that contract is like this lifetime, like I can terminate it whenever I want.
Oh, that's dope, man.
So basically, they were supplying me with like 3 or 4 cases of water, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was just like posting content, you know. And also I made a song about it. Not really a song, but I mentioned the water, you know, because I wasn't drinking no tap water no more. You know, literally, I was waking up to still water, to shows. Like I always had it, you know. But right now it's just that like I didn't like the last 3 to 4 last 2 months. I was just going through a lot of shit also. And then my phone got messed up as well. So that's how I couldn't like be consistent with also like the brand promoting it as well. But I've been talking with them recently, you know. So we're trying to get things together and get the ball rolling.
I see you've got a nice following on social media as well. So where's your what are your thoughts about social media and what it's done for musicians or anybody that is a content creator?
Okay, so social media, like literally, it played like a huge role for also us independent artists, you know. You can be able to make a name out there, to have like an internet presence, you know what I'm saying, that's so big, you know, to a point where you can even influence like the physical world, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like it played a huge role for us, you know, because like as soon as also with brands, like as soon as you hit them up, and then that's the one thing that they check, like your following, they see like, okay, cool, this guy, can we really trust him with our brand? And then if everything is like that, then literally that's how like they give you like sponsorships, that's how you get sponsorships and things like that, you know. So it has played like a huge role for us. It has helped us a lot.
So which social media platform do you prefer, like the most?
I prefer Instagram, literally, because that's where I'm most active at, and that's where I have like most of the following there. I prefer Instagram. Instagram and Facebook is the same thing now. So basically, when I post on Instagram, on Facebook, automatically I've posted, because it's the same thing. I've linked my accounts together. So because I even deactivated Twitter. Twitter is too toxic for me. Twitter is too toxic for me, you know, and like I'm the type of person that really loves his peace, you know. So like I prefer Instagram.
All right, man. So the last couple of months, we've seen Amapiano take over, dog. And hip-hop sort of took a backseat until recently. But just firstly, your thoughts on Amapiano as a sound?
I don't want to lie, ne? I wouldn't hate on my piano. It's our sound, bro. It's literally handcrafted in South Africa. You know, it's ours, like going up, you know. So it's very inevitable and hard to hate it as well, you know, because you can't hate something of which when you go to a club where you're about to perform, they're gonna play it there. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a groove, they're gonna play it there. I go back home, maybe when I pull up, my little brother is probably listening to my music. After my songs, it's my piano playing also, you know. So it's gonna be inevitable to hate it, you know. So like, Yeah, yeah. That's
It
how I feel.
to hate it is too much.
It's too much,
As a
and
rapper,
it
yeah.
doesn't even have no point, you know.
Yeah,
Because like, what's the use of hating the
Yeah.
genre? If you don't listen to it, or you don't like it, that's you. You don't like it. Just keep it to yourself, you know.
Yeah.
You don't even have to put it out there that I don't love it, you know.
Yeah.
Because like some of the people might even hate you that you even said that, you know.
Because the thing about hip hop, what I've seen about hip hop artists is that hip hop artists is all about beef.
Yeah.
We've seen with AKA and Casper and Big Zulu.
Yeah.
So so when you have beef among yourselves as hip hop cats, then hip hop cats also have beef with Amapiano because
it's too much.
Because Yano took everything from hip hop.
Yeah, like literally, the culture of hip hop is it has too much pride, you know. Like it's too much pride, you know. Everyone wants to stand out in our community, you know. That's the problem. And like if everyone wants to stand out, you know, some other people wouldn't mind to step on other people just to stand out, you know. Like that's how hectic it gets, you know. And then the beefs and all that, that's part of the community, you know. Like literally, like the beefs have been happening. It started with Biggie and Tupac. That's like where it started, literally. And I think for me, it's never gonna stop.
And we still talk about that beef till today.
Still today, you know, how influential was that beef? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it's also part of the culture, you know. It's part of the culture.
Is it not hurting the culture?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sometimes it does hurt the culture, you know. It literally does hurt the culture because, for example, if we could have heard maybe like a Biggie and a Tupac record. At that time, they were about to do a song together, and then Tupac got shot. You know, if like that record happened, we wouldn't have known that we would have got like one of the best hip hop records that's ever been put in out there. You know what I'm saying? Even like for the record that DJ Khaled did. When he brought Nas and Jay-Z together, you know, like that was so wonderful, you know, like that record, like it really, it's still on that list of those records that it's a game changer, bro. Like these people were beefing for more than 10, 20 years, you know, but they were still managed to do a song together later at a point, and like it was trending, it went viral, you know. And I feel like it's hurting the culture in that way. Like we could sell more, we could do more when we're together. Because for example, AK is following and Casper's following, you know, like if they can combine them and do a song together or probably start something together, I don't know. We would probably have, you know, you never know. You never know what can happen to the culture.
It's true, man. And I mean, there's so many other musicians who have died as a result of beef. It's like a nigga can send niggas to your house and they shoot you.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
Nipsey and so many others who died way too young.
So
and you find that it's beef that is just like hip hop beef.
But most of the times that side it's also influenced by gangs, you know. That's how you find people, niggas die that side. You know, this side, AK and Casper has been beefing for like 4 or 5 years. Nobody has died. Instead, one person got slapped. Out of everything, you know, that happened. It's just a slap. That went on, you know what I'm saying? We do have beefs this side, but it doesn't get too like physical to a point where like you had like they shot a rapper and the rapper died, you know, because of like gang beefs and things like that. Now most of the time it's not bad in SA. Like literally you can go anywhere, you know, like without probably even like getting shot at, like those type of things that happen in America, you know, like it's literally rare this side because this is a free country, you know, like people this side are chilled, you know.
I saw Casper and AKA were beefing again this weekend.
Yeah, literally they were performing at Bloom, I think. It was a Konka weekend tour, something like that. So they were launching, I think there's another Konka in Bloemfontein apparently, or they were launching it, or it was just a tour. So I think that guy who owns Konka, he booked them at the same venue at the same time. And then AKA performed his diss track Composure to Casper. And then it was hectic.
It was hectic.
It was hella hectic. And then after the performance, Casper confronted AKA like that type of confrontation. Like, yeah, it
Like,
went
nigga,
hectic.
let's beat each other.
But that guy's a boxer now. He's a boxer now.
Now he feels
He feels himself.
now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he feels himself.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But
It's
do you
crazy.
feel that they've at least carried the flag of hip hop? Like they've carried the flag for hip hop.
I wouldn't say carry the flag of hip hop,
Okay.
but they definitely had a huge impact
Okay.
when it comes to like the South African hip hop. You know?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say they still carry the flag right now. For me, nah.
So who would you say like is doing the most for hip hop at the moment?
At the moment, we can say it's Blackie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Blackie's he's a youngin' also. He's a young nigga.
Yeah.
So like Blackie's too insane. He does everything. He's running the game like currently right now. No cap. Like he's like Blackie. It's Blackie.
What?
He's the top. I think he even won like an award this year for best.
Oh, at the Summers.
Yeah, at the Summers. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Best hip hop act or best album, hip hop album, something like that. So yeah, I can say he's basically running it now.
Yeah.
You know, right now. And like niggas like 25K as well. You know, for me I can say that he's also coming out well. His debut album, you know, he sold a couple of he has plaques, you know, gold and platinum plaques.
Yeah.
You know, that's very good, which means he's also doing good also as well.
Yeah. So hip hop in the last few weeks, few months, the beef between that Big Zulu started. Do you think that's where the revival of hip hop started?
I wouldn't say the revival, not really, but
for everybody to start talking about hip hop.
Yeah, okay.
Yano was like,
nah, yeah. But I just wanted to say, okay, yeah, we can say it was a revival, you know, because like it was quite, not really, it wasn't quiet because niggas are dropping music. Like, even though people are saying, I didn't really get it when people are saying hip hop is like, it's not on, not more. Okay, even though it's not that mainstream anymore, but niggas are still dropping music, you know, back to back. Like, people have been dropping music ever since the year started. Like, the game has been active, you know. It's just that I wouldn't say like we wasn't being that on the mainstream side of things as much, and also on the trending side of things as well. You feel what I'm saying? Up until that Big Zulu, I don't know, 4 steps back or 150 whatever, 150 bars. Niggas were like, what? You know, what the fuck? You know, and then niggas like KO slept back. Niggas like Loki slept back. A lot of people, Casper slept back. Questa slept back. Duncan slept back. Like a lot of niggas, they were like, hey.
Which one made it for you? Like, was it Big Zulu's diss track or was it?
Okay, I would name like how I feel about these diss tracks, né?
Yeah.
Big Zulu's diss tracks, it has more punchlines, I can say.
Okay.
And he's more name dropping there. You know, like literally.
He's taking on more niggas.
He's taking on more niggas. It's like he went on that composure type of line. You know what I'm saying? And of which all of the diss tracks that came after he did that diss track of his, like all of them, they were like literally focused on him. You know, so like that.
So he took on 4 or 5 niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
All of them come for one
nigga. So like you have to give us something.
And they didn't diss all the other niggas.
Literally, you
so
know,
they focused on
Casper,
one
you dropped it. It was whack. You know, like.
You think so?
Come on, bro. Come on.
Was it just too bling and no punchline?
Come on, bro. Like Casper is done OVO now. He's just promoting his bottle, bro.
Yeah.
Literally on the music video, we had a Biliato. You know, like
selling sneakers.
Literally selling sneakers. That guy's a businessman, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's a businessman. That's how I feel about Casper. I respect him for that, you know. But yeah, on that 4 steps back, nah. I think I think it's one bar that really hit the spot. I don't know where he was talking about you have an endorsement, Yakavela, that's 4 steps back type of thing.
Yeah.
That's a bar. I was like, ooh, shit, that's too much. But the rest, I didn't feel it. And then KO, it was better than Casper's one for me.
Yeah.
Way better. You know, he did like some crazy punchlines there.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, he talked about like Nkabe Dubai, that guy who was doing tracks with Big Zulu
Oh yeah.
and everything about that Malini royalties problems and all that.
Yes,
Like, yeah, he was literally also
he
went in for me.
Yeah.
You know, he really went in, but it didn't slap as much as Big Zulu's big track. There's this track for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's move over to another profession you've got. So you also do sound engineering.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now in regards to what you studied around sound engineering?
Oh, literally I was engineering my boy's EP, Firstborn EP, like was it a month? Yeah, a month ago. Father G. Yeah, I recorded his whole tape, his whole mixtape. I mixed and mastered it, you know, of which is part of engineering, sound engineering.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, and also like I record my own songs, I mix and master them by myself. You know, so I'm doing like literally what I did at school. I'm literally doing it on a daily basis, you know, on a daily basis.
So, like sound engineering, does it also cover like things like if there's an event, you put together sound?
Okay,
so
there's two different sound engineerings actually.
Okay.
Like there's two different fields in sound engineering.
Yeah.
There's studio work and then there's live thing, you know.
Yeah.
Live sound engineering is where like you go through there's this other company, what was it? I was supposed to work for it and then COVID hit. What is it? It's somewhere in town, like it's working with huge ass events. I think they're the one that did Global Citizen as well. I was there when there was Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane,
What?
bro. Yeah, it was insane. Seeing Jay-Z with my own two eyes.
Is he your favorite?
I can say it's not really my favorite, but I can say like he inspires me when it comes to like business.
Yeah.
You know, like Jay-Z is also business minded as fuck. You know, like he's very smart for me.
Yeah.
You know, I respect him when it comes to that. Like he really knows how to use his money as well. You know, so yeah, I like rappers like that, hustlers. You know, people who triple their worth. You know. Yeah, I like people like that, like your Kanye West. Even though my homie's going through a lot right now. But man.
Oh yeah, what relationship issues?
Nah, just
business issues.
Just everything, bro. Everything. Like Kanye is going through a lot. He's going through a lot.
But he's always been going through a lot, though.
It's like probably it's his thing, though.
Marrying Kim,
probably, you know,
was like
that was a lot.
There was a lot.
On its own, it was a lot.
Kim was
a lot. You know, these Gap and Yeezy thing, like all those deals that didn't even work. All these scandals with Virgil, his homie, that guy that died, that nigga who owns Off-White. So yeah, it's too crazy. Yeah, he's just going through a lot. He's just going through a lot of things right now.
Yeah. Do you think he's mentally like you know? No, I wouldn't say he's got a mental problem, but you know, I mean, it's come out in one or two of his videos where he was asked, "Are you okay mentally?"
Yeah,
because of the things he says, the things he does.
But me, I feel like that guy, like, for me also, like, I feel like that guy is really, he's really like futuristic for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's an innovative thinker, you know? He doesn't think like normal people, you know? So me as an artist, I can also understand his point of view sometimes when he says these things, you know? And then, but as a normal human being as well, like, you wouldn't really get it, like, this guy is crazy, how can he do this, or how can he say that, you know? But as an artist as well, as I know like what artists go through as well, you know, I can also understand like on his point, like how he's viewing these things, you know, going for president, you know, doing this and this and this and that, you know, like that guy is also a marketing genius for me.
Yeah.
Kanye, I'm sorry, like literally.
So my daughter's a big fan of Kanye. So my daughter is 19 years old. So she's a big fan of Kanye. So she was asking me, so she's like, Dad, So what do you think of Kanye when he was wearing those White Lives
White.
Matter?
Oh shit! Yo,
And I was like,
that's so controversial. Yo.
So I said to her, I said, look, I think what he's trying to say is this, just to try and decode the message behind that, as I understood it. I said, look, I think what Kanye is trying to say, got the White Lives Matter, is he's dealing with Gap, he's dealing with Adidas. These are all white-owned companies,
literally.
white boys, and they think their lives actually matter. So because in a sense that I was saying that he was complaining to say they're like big bosses. They're like big boys. Like they were, because they see you as a black boy who's got all these creative ideas and they still undermine you and they want to tell you what to do. And then he was standing up to them and saying, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then he started realizing, actually, you guys think your lives are better, you know? And maybe that's how I'm decoding it.
I haven't thought about it in that way though, but it also makes sense for me when you decode it like that.
Yeah,
it literally also makes sense.
So and I was saying to her that for me, somebody who draws, so I do pencil drawings.
Okay.
So as an artist, I always think different.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So when you see something with, hey, that ain't draw. Hey, I'm telling guy draw.
Sure.
Mang, you see something artistic out of things that normal people won't see.
Exactly.
And then when I looked at some of the artworks he's done for his albums, and I looked at some of his videos, Jesus Walks and all these other things, I'm like, who the hell thinks about this shit?
You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy is, you can't say like that guy is normal, bro. That guy is too artistic for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
He's out of the box. He's
out of the box, literally. Way out of the box.
Yeah.
That's what he's been trying to say. Even now, he's like, everything that I'm going to say right now, people are going to get hurt. People are going to hate me. But in the next 5 years, you're going to realize that I'm right. And like, literally, that's what he's been saying. And like, we've been seeing that. We've been saying, this guy is crazy. 5 years later, Kanye was right. You know what I'm saying? This guy is crazy. 10 years later, Kanye was actually speaking the truth.
Yeah.
You know, like it's always like that. Like he's like the huge influence in like the hip hop voice right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly.
And when he started speaking about him being a billionaire, people thought, this guy is crazy. He's never going to make it.
He's
then
never
he became a billionaire.
He became more than, bro. Like that guy, Jay-Z, became a billionaire first.
Yeah.
Not even a billionaire. Jay-Z and Beyonce's net worth, when it's combined, they both make a 1 point something billion, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I checked. Right now, that nigga is worth like $4 to $5 billion. Kanye West. From that guy, do you know that guy recorded on a 76 song? That's when he blew up, bro.
76th
song.
What?
From song 1 up until from song 1 up until 75. He recorded, he knocked on record labels' door. They kept on telling him
useless.
That you whack, boy.
Yeah.
You can't rap, you know. You can't do this. And he's also good in production also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kanye West has produced for like crazy people. For Jay-Z, Mos Def, like even OGs, you know, like Kanye was producing for them. You know,
like you can produce, but nigga, you can't rap.
You can't rap. You know, you can't rap. And like that's what he wanted to people to know him from that. He kept on knocking on these labels, like every label turned him down. Most of every labels, like they kept on saying him, no, go back to the studio, go back and grind.
But it just shows you, I mean, Storisa, Jay-Z, Lee, Kanye, the amount of times they were told no.
Yeah,
they just kept knocking and knocking.
Just kept on banging.
Like if you say 76, niggas would have given up at 20 songs.
You know niggas.
20 songs, you're like,
niggas, let me tell you, niggas is gonna drop a single. Expect to blow up. And let me tell you, mostly, and it happens with us niggas in the hood. I was also like that.
Yeah.
You know, you drop a single, you will not promote it, you would not market it, you would never do anything, probably launch it or tour that single. or like do anything. Maybe you share us the link 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And then we forgot about it. And then you were expecting to blow up out of that same song.
Your
Can't happen, bro.
I think what you're saying there is quite
Can't
critical.
happen.
The promotion part.
Promotion is very
Niggas drop,
critical.
but they don't promote.
Exactly, bro. And then a nigga is gonna come back to us like, bro, y'all niggas don't stream.
Like I've streamed twice.
I've streamed it twice because that's the only time you posted the link twice, man.
You
nigga.
reminded me
Then
twice.
I always ask them. I always ask niggas who I do music with, like when it comes to promotion and stuff. I'm like, bro, have you ever seen Coca-Cola stop promoting?
True.
Have you ever seen Debonair stop promoting? Liquor, beer, like have you ever seen them stop promoting?
Yeah.
Every fucking year there's a budget for promotion and marketing. Every year. And there's a reason why there's a budget for marketing and promoting.
Yeah.
Because like our brand has to be out there, it has to be on the people's faces. Even though I don't love it, at the end of the day, I'm gonna try it because I've seen it maybe 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like with Instagram right now, like there's even you pay Instagram right now to promote it for you.
But just like Facebook ads.
Yeah, just like Facebook ads. You pay Instagram, and then you pay. There's this other thing that's called, I forgot the name of that company, but I just got in contact with them recently. You know, I'm gonna work with them as well. It's like for ads, YouTube ads. You know,
Yeah.
like literally every time you play a song or you play whatever from your favorite artist, I'm just gonna pop up there. You know what I'm saying? And literally when let me say I pop up 10 times maybe, you know, while you're watching YouTube today, and then you go on the screen, you see me again, I pop up on the TV. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you go to Instagram, I pop up again. You go to Facebook, I pop up again.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, who's this kid? Let me just, let me just borrow him ears. And then you just get in there, you're like, oh, he's actually quite dope, you know? Let me have him on my show. Let me book him. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. That's what record labels do for artists, you know? They just put a budget on marketing and promoting only.
It's so true because
Only.
I heard an interview with 50 Cent. He was saying, if you see a Whitney Houston, and he mentioned other big names like Michael Jackson, he's like, you think they are as big as they are without realizing the amount of money that went behind their marketing.
Exactly.
He was like, if she sold 200 million, they put down 50 million.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
$50 million is
It
gone
was
into
out.
marketing.
Pella, with marketing plus in states, it's so fucking dope and it's so interesting that side because like there's huge spaces, you know, like they can put you on 10 fucking billboards in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
You know, probably let me say 5 in Johannesburg, 5 in Pretoria.
Yeah.
You know, like those are the main capital cities that we have in like South Africa type of shit.
Yeah.
Then they put your billboard there, like 5 of them, 10 of them, 5 this side, 5 that side. And then after that, they're gonna give radio stations probably 500,000 rand, you know, just for us to do a tour talking about this album. People just think that with radio stations, they call you if you dope or your song is popping. Nah, bro, like sometimes you pay for them because they also a business. They work in promoting and marketing.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of radio. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like they pay, like they put like a proper budget for them. I think there was this other time I recalled where Caspanyo Vest was like he spent like 500,000 rand in just promotion only, promotion and marketing only, only, and like you know I could tell like you give, for example, me if I can get like that 500,000. If I'd say I'd spend it on promotion, I would probably take 100,000 to like the vlogs and the online magazines and stuff, because that's also how you, as I told you, you must keep on popping up. After you saw me on IG, you see me on your favorite online magazine channel as well. You're like, okay, I saw this guy also somewhere. Oh, this is an article. Let me read about him. You know, just like get into like 10 different magazines, you know, and then also that take another 100K to radio, do like 50 radio station, just touring, talking about myself, you know what I'm saying? And then from them, pay payola as well on radio
Yeah.
for music players
'Cause
because it happens. You can't run away from that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Payola for music
Niggas still
streaming,
take the
stream.
money. DJs still
They
take
do.
the money.
They, bro, be hungry, bro. It's essay,
And I think you're quite
That's it,
right,
bro.
man. Is that in an instance where you don't have the money to promote and spend so much on the promotion,
Yeah.
what do you do as an artist?
Nah, there's you can't always say you don't have the money at all because
Yeah.
also how I also was able to attain those followers that I have, you know, it was through promotion as well. You know,
Yeah.
like I would start small, like I would pay Instagram probably how much because it starts the prices starts at like 20 rand a day. You know, they can go to like 1,000 a day, the highest I think. So yeah, I would take like those 30, 40 bucks. When I have money, take 50 bucks, maybe and do like a 4-day promo, of which is 200 bucks, bro. Like it's 50 bucks for 4 days. For 4 days, my thing is just out there. It just pops up. Like, okay, visit this profile, you know, promoted via Instagram, you know, paid sponsorship with Alchemax, you know, like those type of things. Also, they also boosted like my following as well. And the music, of course, you know, and the people who like follow me and stuff, you know, like yeah, people don't even know that there's this other guy that follows me, Sosa Geek, you know, that guy did a song with Drake all the way from the US.
Oh yeah.
So that guy follows me on Instagram as well.
What?
Yeah, bro. So hopefully, I'm gonna lock in like a feature with him. He does drill music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's very dope. He was, you know, Pop Smoke.
No.
This other guy, he did drill music 3 to 4 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago, like
Drill music or
drill.
Oh, okay.
Drill music.
What
Drill.
is-
You know drill music?
No.
Drill music is basically grime. Do you know grime music as well?
No.
UK music.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
You know, when niggas let me spinning on fun, you know, something like that. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
drill / grime music.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's a new genre that's like popping. It's not really new. It's been there, but just Pop Smoke made it more popular. You know, he made it more popular because he came through with the dance. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I move. Christian Dior. Probably, yeah. It
Oh
rings
yeah,
bells,
okay. Now I get
That's
it.
drill music. That's drill
shit.
music.
So it's still
Yeah.
part of hip hop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's trap and then there's drill, then there's like rap, and then
there's
there's like
trap, there's rap, there's drill, there's now in SA there's trap piano.
trap piano.
Yeah, niggas are working on that now, bro.
What?
Shit, it's crazy.
Shit.
You should check out my mixtape. I have on the intro, on the first song that I just dropped. I dropped it on Friday. Miscellaneous 2.0.
Yeah.
It's leading from like my first mixtape, Miscellaneous, the first one. I dropped it early this year on the first quarter.
Yeah.
You know, and then on the last quarter, I'm just doing like the backup of it, you know. So miscellaneous basically means consists of variety. So on the mixtape, I have different types of genres / beats also, but on the rap realm. Because on the first one, that's when I did 2 my piano tracks. It was my first time also. It also went well, I can say. Then on this one, I have trap piano, as I told you. I have drill, I have grime, I have rap, I have trap, you know, like that variety basically.
And who would you say is your target market?
My target market?
Yeah. Some niggas sing for the women.
Yeah.
Some niggas sing for other niggas.
Yeah, I get you. My target market, basically, I would say, I don't have a specific target market.
Okay.
Because I do different types of music for different feelings and for different crowds as well.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really like I don't really like to box myself and be like, I'm rapping for niggas, you know, or I'm rapping for girls, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just doing music overall. I can't do for the women. I can't do for niggas. I can't do for like fun. Because mostly when I was coming up, basically, I just wanted to do music for fun. Like when you're just listening to my music, you just want to go, you know, just want to like turn up and just have fun, you know, and have like no problem, worry less about more things, you know, and just having fun. And then as soon as I also grew up in the music, I saw like sometimes it's not all about fun. Like people must know you also when you're vulnerable as well on songs. So you gotta evolve, you know.
Do you talk about other stuff? Like for instance, as you say, like for instance, unemployment is high in the country, alcohol abuse, drug abuse. Do you talk about conscious stuff as well, or is it like, okay, you've already sort of said, Jorge, you are vulnerable as well, but do you touch on those issues as well?
I just, on
A
a
little bit.
tip of an iceberg,
Yeah.
because right now I feel like also as an artist, like I can't just touch base on everything at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always a time and perfect. Yeah, I can always say there's always perfect time for like dropping certain type of music. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with that, I did like quite a cover last year of like was it last year or last of last year? That time that I heard on the news that the government, our president had just bought like an expired vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit hit me deep, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? And they spent like millions on like expired vaccine and shit like that. And like that didn't even make sense. I wrote a song about that, as well. But I ended up not dropping the song. I don't know what happened. I lost the song, cause like I'm that type of nigga to make music up until probably I have like 50 or 100 songs. Probably that I'll choose probably 30 of those songs. That's those songs I'm gonna drop. And then others, if I just keep on going there. If I don't make them better, I scratch them down. Start from the top also. Build.
That's dope, man. So how many mixtapes have you got out at the moment?
Currently, I remember Miss Trapped in the CD.
Miss Trapped?
No, I'm sorry. It was Trap Scene. Okay, as
Trap
I said,
Scene.
Yeah, that's the first mixtape.
Yeah.
And then, of which I dropped 3 songs there on DSPs. But yeah, and then the second project I've ever dropped, it was Trapped in the CD EP.
Okay.
That one I also recorded it while I was still in CJC.
Yeah.
And then I featured this other hand, J Nev also. Yeah, it went crazy, bro.
What?
It went crazy, dog. It went very crazy.
Yeah.
It's still one of my favorite songs right now.
Yeah.
It's very hard because like how we came up with it, like how everything just linked, like, and she's a Han also, she's a rapper, like we just came in and rap and did our thing, and like the beat switches up from rap to trap as well.
Yeah.
It's so insane. Shout out to my nigga RC for that.
Yeah.
On the beat. And then yeah.
All right.
And then
man.
Coming through, I did Miscellaneous, the 2.1 as I told you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I did Run It Back. And then Miscellaneous 2.0. Yeah. Right now I can just say I'm standing on 5 projects.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You nowhere near 76.
Do you literally every time I work on a project or EP or mixtape, whatever, put it out there, and probably I don't really get from what I expected from the album or from the tape or whatever. I'm just gonna say Kanye. That's what sticks in my mind. Like my nigga Kanye recorded 75 songs and they said no to him. On the 76th, that's when he made it. And I haven't commercially or professionally dropped not even close to 50 songs, if I'm not mistaken. Because like all of these songs, if I can like calculate them, they probably plus minus 30.
So you're nowhere near, bro.
I'm nowhere near, bro. Like at least if I can do 100 songs, then they, if I can do 100 songs, I know, definitely.
There's some people, they use a rule, the 10,000 hours. That for a pilot to get a license, they need 10,000 hours. So, and some people try to use the same rule to say, in order for you to blow up, you need to have put in at least 10,000 hours in whatever industry. Focused, dog.
Facts.
Focused. 10,000 hours is a couple of years.
Facts.
Of just doing the same thing over and over and over.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So one of the people that inspires me is Thomas Edison. Just a story about how when he wanted to create the globe, that he failed 10,000 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But the way he says it, he says, I didn't fail 10,000 times. He says, I found 10,000 ways not to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's also nice about really making those mistakes, you know,
Yeah.
like making those mistakes is very nice because like, you know, next time when I'm doing this, I'm not gonna do it now, you know, like
Yeah.
you keep on learning and learning and learning and learning up until it's like perfect, you know.
Yeah. I think sometimes people want to blow up way too quickly
Yeah.
without understanding
Exactly.
what it took for those niggas to blow up. And then you find that others blow up prematurely. They got lucky, but then they blow up and then they fall.
They fade away also.
They fade away as quickly as they blew up.
Exactly. Because like also that's how I used to be. Like literally when I start making music, I'm like, just gonna drop a song, blow up, boom. Then superstar level, travel the country, you know, like those type of things. But also as soon as I studied the game as well, you know, like I listened to most of the artists that I probably listen to their music. I know their stories, like their blow up stories, and like nobody had it easy, you know. Only the privileged ones, you know, that can say he woke up today and told his mom, I wanna rap. Then mom gave him 50K to buy the studio. After he came back, he did a song. Mom, can you please fund me with 50K? I wanna do a music video, and then it goes to Channel O. Then that does that shit. Then you get, you know. I also listen to those type of stories because they also show you, Jorge, like money also can like put you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can buy yourself everywhere in. You know what I'm saying?
Check Andy Lempisani here.
You know what I'm saying, bro? That guy sucks in everything that he do, bro, but he's still balling in it. That guy can play soccer, he can't do music, like everything that he does, bro, for me, bro, like shit. But
he's still not the hottest girl.
You feel me? That's what I also know about him, bro. It's like he's also, you know, allowing himself to make those mistakes. You know, even though he's a rich nigga,
because he's young.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though he's young, I know young niggas who don't even do like probably the same mistakes as he does them. Not even mistakes also, but when it comes to like the career type of purposes, I'm gonna speak to the artist perspective, because like that guy, everything that he has, that's what rappers wish to have, or that's what we rap about. Like, yo, if I can see myself in a rose Cullinan, you know, well, like a hard baby mama on my side, you know,
or maybe two
of them, you know, both of them, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Everything that we rap about, that guy's living it. You know what I'm saying? But what's really like intriguing me is like his music. It doesn't resemble him. You know, like that's also not cool, and that's highly unlikely as well. Because like when you got money, bro, like you pay people up until you do the right thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't mind doing the same thing probably 50 times up until you feel like, yeah, now this is the one. Even if the people, your fans, tell you that, yeah, bro, this is the one. That guy performed in front of a crowd somewhere, his latest gig, bro. Like people, they were just watching him like this, bro.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Like this, bro. Dude, like when I'm performing, I'm not that well known there. But when I'm performing, bro, surely 5 people are gonna bump their heads there, you know, just to show that, this guy is really, dog, that guy, like, people were just stand still, and it was a Gqom song, bro.
Yeah.
How crazy is that, bro?
But wasn't he doing it in Pretoria? I think it was, because like, it's like, you have to know the sound or what hits where. You can't do Gqom in Pretoria.
Mampincha and Babes was doing it in Pretoria, and it was working out.
No, but the timing was different.
Yeah, also I get you.
Yeah,
but even
like the last timing, 2 years, 3 years, it's just like, and this happened like not
recently,
so long ago.
But marakefane, bro. Like, even though, like, let me say for example, tear gas, it performs and like nobody moves, you know. That wouldn't make sense, bro. That wouldn't make sense, you know. Even though the genre is not relevant right now, but if people can play Sister Bettina at the party, everyone is gonna go nuts. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
That song, I don't know what it is.
You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's too legendary. You know, that's why sometimes, bro, like, it's not even about the genre, bro. It's about you also as like an artist, you know, like, bro, like the presence, bro. Even though like he can't relate to us because he doesn't go through what we go through as like ordinary civilians, you know what I'm saying? But come on, bro, he can relate to us to like it's some of the things that he has. Like, if I have it, you can have it. Like those type of things, you know? Relate to people, draw them in, bro.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of KO and AKA coming up with songs that just blew up to number 1 and number 2?
Okay, Big Zulu helped niggas.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Big
you think
Zulu helped
it had a
niggas.
lot to do with that?
A lot. It had a lot.
Yeah.
It really had a lot.
But
Had a lot.
KO, like, I mean, he featured Young Stunner,
Yeah.
featured Blackie.
Blackie, you know.
So that also helped?
Yes, it did help because, like, as I told you, Blackie's running the country. He's like the top South African rapper currently, you know. And then Young Stunner was also a rapper, you know, of which he's currently like one of the top Mapiano vocalists as well. So, like, fusing the two together and, like, it's magic, you know. Then, yeah, even AKA as well. Like, yeah, niggas came through, you know.
Yeah.
Niggas came through. Like, they just saw, like, this. It's a perfect time, perfect. That's what I'm telling you, like, with artists, you know, like, we also very important. We take our time with our craft as well, you know, like, even though sometimes people can rush you, like, fans and shit, like, yo, bro, when are you dropping? Like, it's been a minute, you know? Like, they don't know, like, what happened, as we said, like, they don't know what happens, like, behind the scenes, you know? Like, when I'm not recording and shit like that, what happens, like, when I'm in my crib, like when I'm thinking, like strategizing about what's next, you know, like moving as an independent artist is very hard, you know. But yeah, as I told you, like when you're passionate about something and you like not just take it as like your hobby, but more of your life, you're just gonna be cool, like, and accept every part of it. Because once one of my greatest niggas who inspired me once said that the best things comes at your lowest. You know what I'm saying?
So true.
As an artist as well, like not even as an artist. I feel like as in general, you know, like where like everything you down below when you really like I don't know what to do next. You know, like those are your highest peaks. You know, because
So
like
true.
with the industry, as soon as like you blew up, what's gonna be difficult is to like maintain.
Yeah.
And then for artists like me, because like I didn't just wake up and become an overnight star, you know. I went from when I was dropping a song to having 0 streams within 48 hours, you know what I'm saying? Then 5 streams within a month, you know, to like 5K within a month. You know, like all those transactions, I'm still gonna go to 50K, I'm still gonna go to 100K, still gonna go to 1 million. You know, it's a build up, it's a build up, it's a build up. So when I blow up, it won't be to a point where like, okay, now I blew up, what's next? I don't know what to do, you know. Now, like, I'm just scratching my head, you know, trying to find out, trying to like stay relevant. I don't know what to do, like those type of things. Nah.
Yeah. All right, man. So, have you got anything you can drop for us, bro? Before we, is there like, can you drop us like a couple of verses? I know you probably need a beat, right?
Alright.
What are you gonna do? What do you wanna do?
I can do any, man.
Okay.
I can do any.
I'm gonna play it from a phone, and then okay, I don't know if this beat will work. Do you have you don't have your phone?
Nah, I don't have it with me.
Oh yeah. All right. So, because I'm using that phone to record, let's see if I can give you a beat. I don't know if this is gonna work because it's like a.
You connect it like with the thing, the aux.
Let's see if I can do this. How is this song?
Oh, so you just testing me actually now,
I'm
nah,
giving you a beat, dog.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
you gotta say niggas gotta give you any tool and you gotta just
You
work
gotta
with
use
what you
it.
got.
Right. Let's see what we got there.
All right, man. Let's see.
Even has like it's giving me the house feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either that. I've only got 3 songs on this song.
I needed some rap beat, bro. I needed some rap shit, bro. Yeah. You know, my homie doesn't have rap beats.
I don't have rap
so I'm
beats.
gonna kill it
With
on a house beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Check. Shit. Hey, let me take it back. Big Neville on the shit, running up a sack, running up this beat like a fucking track. I be killing beats every way since a kid, nigga. I be running this shit, I'm legit, nigga. Yeah, my diamonds bust out, I'm the shit, nigga. Came a long way from struggling the hood, nigga. Now I pull up everybody, take a pic, nigga. Take a flash, feel like Kodak, I'm the lit, nigga. I'm really lit, but to take it to the spit, yeah, you know I'm fucking spazzing on the beat. Give me hard to trap tap, I kill the shit. Give me house or gum shit, I kill the shit. It's Big Neville running this beat, you know I'm killing it. Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm on a free ride podcast, chilling on the backseat, smoking on the backseats. You know about to go back, finna about to go spaz, killing on the rap beat, killing on the house beat, finna go mad. I've been doing this shit for 6 years. As I told you on what happened to these niggas. These niggas they acting phony. I be killing this shit, kicking phony. Shout out to my nigga microphone. We be rapping this shit, the start of this shit all the way from Zola. Now we taking this shit all the way from the north side. Yeah, you know how we killing this shit is Big Never riding on the beat now. I'm sipping water, this ain't not commerce, it's cool now. But I be killing this shit, these niggas fool now. Man, shout out to all my niggas out in the hood now. To the Tatas. Just the freestyle though. Just the freestyle.
Like, bro, this is where you test the nigga skills.
Yeah,
You're like,
nah,
let's
for
see
real.
if you can rap.
Yeah,
now.
nah, for real. I didn't even expect that.
Let's
For
not
real.
let's not give you a beat, you know.
Yeah, nah, I like that as well. Too eccentric.
Let's just see.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can box.
Yeah.
So where to from here, dog? Where do you see yourself in the next couple of years, 2 years?
Yeah, from here, like I just see myself like the name Neville growing more bigger and more huger. You know, as I also told you, like I'm more interested on like the business side of things.
Yeah.
You know, even right now I had like some sponsorship with this other gin company from Cape Town. You know, called Tharis Gin. But it's just that things didn't work out like as much as I thought they were gonna work out, you know. As I also told you, like my phone got fucked up also. That's how I couldn't like become consistent with like these brands that I was having on the table, you know. But yeah, growing more, working more with brands, you know, brand affiliation, being more in the promotion and the marketing strategic side. And then yeah, more music, more features, hopefully to hosting events as well, like crazy ass events, because like that's where I see myself also. As I'm about to launch my mixtape on the 4th of November. But the date is still not confirmed. I'm still waiting for like the club promoters to tell me if like I can use the date now. Then if I can, like I'm launching my mixtape Miscellaneous 2.0 on the 4th of November. So yeah, it's just gonna be that from Neville. More content, more music, more deals, you know, and yeah, just more success.
More success, man. I wish you all the best, dog.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing with me, dog, and just giving me the ins and outs of the industry. I mean, I've learned a lot as well, and it's just your energy is right, dog. So just keep it up, and I wish you all the best. And I love the fact that you are, you know, you have a big vision for yourself, and you understand that the struggles are not going to be easy.
For sure.
But you understand the journey, that it takes a long journey to get to the top.
Exactly.
And also, not just to get to the top, but to maintain being at the top. You know, so you want to be consistent over a long period of time. So I wish you all the best, dog, and keep it up. And I wish, Jorge, you meet the right people that will also just channel you into where you need to be, dog. And just a message for young cats out there trying to make it, young kids who are sitting kokasi. There's a lot of unemployed kids in the hood, dog. Maybe if you could just like inspire them, dog.
Now to anyone that's out there in the hood, you know, like me, you know, like don't let the hood determine you. You know, like where you come from, it doesn't really determine your future. You know, you can do anything with life. I started without having nothing, you know, to this where I'm at right now. Basically what I'm just saying to you is like everything that you really want to get and that you dream about, you must just pursue it. Like one thing is first, like the first thing that I'm going to tell you is take action when it comes to your dreams, you know, because like dreams without actions and ambitions, like they just dreams, you know. But when you follow them, when you pursue them, when you make sure that you nurture your craft, you know, like you nurture whatever, it could be a business that you're also running or a business idea, you know, just keep on knocking at those doors up until you get the sponsor. You're gonna get it. You can. People can say no 10 times. At the 11th times they say yes. That's life. They can't always say no. So yeah, you must just be relentless and just go for what you want. The world is yours.
Oh, power.
Yeah.
All right, man. This has been a brilliant episode of the Free Ride Podcast. Big ups to my boy for coming through and blessing us here with some great music. Check him out. Where can people find you on your social platforms?
Oh, yeah. On Neville, it's Neville_SA. On Facebook is Neville RSA. And then on YouTube is official space Neville_SA. Yeah, that's where you find all my music and everything. And yeah, man, I like to give shout out to everyone that's working with me as well. All the producers. Shout out to my boy Vista. Shout out to my boy Sugar Beards from UK. Shout out to my boy Georges all the way from Ukraine. Shout out to my boy 49 Beats all the way from Russia. What? Shout out to all my niggas, man. You know how we rock out, man.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
And that nigga in the US that's working with, who did you say he's working with?
Which one?
There's a guy you said he's following now on.
Oh, Sosa Geek. Yeah, man. Shout out to big homie Sosa Geek. Hey, yo, Sosa, man. If you see this shit, let's hit me up, man. On the DM. I mean, you follow me, man. Hit me up and let's make a movie, man. Let's go viral, man. Stop playing, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, my nigga. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, shout out, people.
All right, man. We out. This has been a Free Ride Podcast. Bosso Weto. We out. Boom.
Bow.